Go ahead. All right, we ready. Somebody's asking me, is this me? Yes, it's me. I'm not some African dude somewhere. All right.
Recording in progress.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Mike King Biz, ESPN Richmond, the champ of Business Talk Radio.
Mike King Biz.
Mike King Biz here, host of On the Mic with Mike, Richmond's premier business radio program. We're heard as part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network, which is ESPN Richmond. I don't play it just for anybody. From 5 to 7 a.m. The Choice 105.3 every day from 2 to 3 p.m. as well as International Business Growth Radio. That is Saturdays 10 a.m. Eastern. That's where you find us. That's where you can just talk On the Mic with Mike King Biz. There ain't no business show like this around. Premier business radio program in Central Virginia.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Mike King Biz Radio. The king of RVA Business Talk Radio on ESPN 106.1 FM, The Choice 105.3, and worldwide on IBGR.network. Would you join me, please, and welcome me, Mike King Biz Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the premier business radio program. I'm your host, Mike King. I appreciate you being here with me, coming to you from the Mike King Biz studio, which is the global epicenter of social enterprise business. You can follow me on social platforms, hashtag On the Mic with Mike, hashtag Mike King Biz. Follow us as we showcase and support RVA in a different way. So now, I got a young man here. I've never met him, boy, but his mom and dad, they're out in the streets talking about what happens. I got the man, Samar Lemons, in the house. Welcome to the program.
Appreciate it.
All righty. I say it's a business show. So tell folks who you are, and then we're going to get into your story a little bit and inspiration. So, Henrico High School.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, football player.
Yes, sir.
Got injured.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
March 12th.
Okay. Tell your story.
I got hurt March 12, 2021. I was playing against Douglas Freeman. Ever since then, I went to Shepherd Center to begin my therapy.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've been, moving along, trying to make progress.
You ain't trying to make progress.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I seen your mom out there saying, this is not going to be. My boy going to move. And you know what? Here you are moving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The doctor said I won't move nothing, and here I am, moving both of my arms, trying to get my fingers moving and stuff.
So when it happened, I know you were in a dark place. You're like, man, why did this happen to me? When did the light come on and say, I'm going to beat this thing right here?
When I was in the hospital bed looking up at my mama, we both was praying and crying. Something just told me I'm going to walk again. Ever since then, I believed.
Out there making it happen. So, is the physical therapy as hard as people say it is?
Nah, it's kind of, some days it's hard, some days it's easy, but I think it's all in your mindset, and it can be quite challenging sometimes.
What's the best part of, so when you had, what was the first mile step when you just like, okay, man, this is, like, all right, so in football, all right, so we just got that first down. Mm-hmm. What was the first down? You'd be like, yeah, okay, I got this thing.
I could say when I got into a standing frame and I started standing up on my own for maybe 20 minutes, because most people say their blood pressure would get the best of them, but when I started standing up on my own, and it just gave me a better feeling and it gave me confidence.
There you go. Some more lemons in the house with Mike King. Mom is over there videotape. Mom, what are you doing? Are you Facebook Living?
Facebook Living.
She is Facebook Living over there, because you had told me it is spinal cord
Injury Awareness Month, the month of September.
There you go. Alrighty. So so a person who's just starting out in their journey, so what could you give them, like, words of wisdom?
Trust in God. Always trust in God. You know, don't give up faith. Keep pushing when things get hard. Don't stop. You know, it's plenty of days when I want to stop, but I got too much people depending on me, like my family, my friends, my coaches. So I just say, keep pushing. Please don't stop. The only way you're gonna lose if or fail is if you quit, and you know, just keep up hope.
There you go, words of wisdom. This young man got a lot going on right here. So, alrighty, you're a football player. What position did you play?
I played. I was a small defensive end, but I can get back.
Come
there.
on, man.
Yeah, I played defensive end. You know, I was kind of small.
Yeah, you know. Okay. So you was on the D line as it. Obviously, you was faster than the O lineman.
Yeah, yes,
so you
sir.
could get to the quarterback. Okay. So now we're gonna talk about you. You know, you come up in my house and you got that the Washington hat on.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of missed it because it's black and you know the W's black.
Yeah, I tried to hide it.
Yeah, but you can't hide it after that beating we put on my Eagles that last week. So, what part did sports play for you then, and now what parts of sports play for you now? Do you still watch and still totally involved?
I went to one of my high school games one time. After that, I just stopped. But now, only thing I really do, the most I do is watch highlights. You know, of my football team or any other team. But sports, you know,
You still get there with. So the highlights is it.
yeah.
So besides Washington, what other team can you bear?
Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, so you don't care about it. They don't bother you.
Nah, they don't bother me.
So like I can't even bring up the Cowboys or
No, that's my mama's favorite team, and I hate them.
I hear you. Hey, you know we got that in common.
Yeah.
Whenever, I mean, two of the highlights when we put a beat down on the Cowboys and when we put down on you guys, but that's for another time. What other sports you like?
Let me see. Basketball, I like basketball. I watch that sometimes. Mainly highlights. My team was OKC, but after Russell Westbrook left and Kevin Durant left, I kind of stopped watching that.
So that was that was what was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the three of them, and they
Mhm.
all went different ways.
After that, I just gave up basketball.
Yeah, I turned so clearly I'm from Philly, so I take the lumps with my Sixers all the time. But I kind of turned into I'm a LeBron fan.
Mm-hmm.
And, people get on him. It's all about the work ethic with him, and people say he's corny, whatever. But you know what? For me, he's always down with his team, and that's the part. What was the best part about being a football player when was it the teammates?
I can say my team. Yeah, the team. Like going out, the best part was when we was in that locker room.
Before.
Yeah, the best part when we was in the locker room when we all acting the fool before the game. You know, getting ready. That's what I used to love.
There's no energy, not in baseball. Now I love baseball. See, I'm old. Baseball was the sport. Football was cool, basketball was good, but baseball was it. It's not the same thing when I play football and you ready to go out. It's just a madhouse in there.
I played baseball 1 year, but I was horrible. But again, I made the best of it.
What position were you playing in baseball?
I played. It was a left field, but I played left field.
Could you hit?
If the ball was coming slow, I could.
Well, come on, man. The ball ain't coming slow. This ain't softball. They up there trying to strike you out. Yeah, okay, now I was good in baseball. I was doing me in football, but then I gave up football to go to the band. There ain't like no street cred when you're in the band. Like, people kind of look at you like, really? But hey, it'll be like going on in band camp, though. The people be sleeping on being in the band. I didn't even play a manly instrument. I played the clarinet.
Oh my God.
Me personally, I think I wanted to be a drum major. I love to be a drum major because I got a dance move.
Oh, you
like
got
Chris Brown.
Oh, stop! Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop. Everybody can be the drum major.
Yeah.
That dude out there, they out there flipping and doing a split. No, but then after a while, I changed it. I started playing the saxophone because I wanted, more street cred. Because I didn't want to be that dude playing the clarinet. Yeah, yeah. No. Alrighty, so you got your social media game. How can people find you out there?
My Instagram is Globo Slim.
Yeah, I saw that. Come on, man. What the heck is that?
I know it's just something I made up just to do something, but I need to make a new one.
But it's different. You just can't stop using it. When I looked at them, like, you try and look at people's stuff and kind of figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, it's kind of confused. I need to update it.
Okay, so when you were in the hospital, you were coming through treatments. What part did the whole social media play? Because it kept you connected.
Yeah, my mama would take, or my dad would take videos of me. The first time I actually moved my left arm,
Mm-hmm.
and after he showed my mom, she put it on Facebook. Everybody loved it, and then it just gave me confidence to see people was with me on social media and encouraged me more to put out more videos on social media because it's like you got more love and it's a lot of love.
All right, so we got one of my smart lemons is here with us. It's time to get some shout out to some folks. So now, what you got? A cousin who shout out? It's her birthday.
Shout out to Joy.
It's her birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I would sing, but
They ain't ready for that part.
yeah, they ain't
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know one of the things, man. You can't come to the program and tell people you can sing.
No, I can't sing.
Oh, okay. I was ready to
can't
say.
sing.
I'm like, yo, because everybody, people always tell you I can sing, or people say I can do this, and be like, yo, you gotta show me. I don't believe it, but I'm not the singer dude either. All right, so your babysitter was on. You said she was the best babysitter
Yeah,
ever.
she was the best babysitter I had. She definitely brought me a long way. Her name is Miss Jerry. I love her.
All right, so Miss Jerry, we'd like to thank you. The man said he brought him a long way. How old were you when she was your babysitter?
This is probably when I was in middle school. I mean, I'm sorry, elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime.
What was the best part about it? Did she cook you with the food?
Yeah, that cooking.
Okay, all right. So come on, man. What was the food? What was the best thing?
Definitely the chicken nuggets, French fries. I think she used to make ravioli for us and stuff. And there used to be a lot of us in there, so a lot of us.
So wait a minute, when there was a lot of you had to get it first?
Whoever she gave the plate to first, that's who ate first. But it really don't matter who ate first.
So it was what was it? Friends and cousins like?
It was just me and my cousins that used to stay with her.
All right, so it's chicken nuggets, ravioli. What's your favorite food now?
Probably crab legs.
Yeah, I could kill some crab legs.
Yeah, me too.
I could kill some crab legs. Yeah, I put a hurting on them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can put a hurting on some shrimp too. No, not you.
It just takes too long for me to peel them, and
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
frustrated.
Yeah, I hear you. You got to get the ones that's done. Now, see, that's a lazy man's thing. That's just straight up get the ones done already.
Yeah.
And that's all right. So oysters. You eat oysters?
I definitely oysters
Oh,
on
you
hot
do?
sauce. Yes, sir.
You don't roll with the raw ones, do you?
Yeah, I could.
Oh,
I
you
can
do?
Eat, oh, yes,
Ooh.
sir. I can eat them all.
No, man, I can't do that. That's just something about that. Like people be getting down on the oysters. They be like, nah, man. No. I don't like to taste.
Yeah.
I don't even like to taste
Yeah.
oysters. No way. But the crab. Have you ever had those Dungeness crab legs? The little stubby ones.
And they real sharp.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
That now you. That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. So, what part of Richmond did you grow up in?
A little bit Mechanicsville
Okay.
and mostly Henrico.
That's it. All right. Okay. When you're growing up, so you played football.
Yes, sir.
What was it about football? Were we gravitated to it? You were good at football?
I wasn't always good. I just love playing the sport.
And that's a big part of it.
Yes, sir. I used to love just running around and hitting people. It's just fun.
You have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have. Let me see. 3 brothers, 2 sisters, 3 sisters. I'm sorry, I lose count. There's too many of
Don't do that.
them.
You
Too
know.
many of them.
See, I was the only kid for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I was trying to figure out when you was coming in and how I could make it work, I used to be the only kid with bunk beds. Because I'd be like, Mom, can they stay? And I always wanted people to stay. So when you were coming in, I'm like, yo, we going to fit him in there in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. We gonna get in there. We gonna get the logos. All right, so let's finish talking about some sports. Who's your favorite player out there right now?
Like for which sports?
Football.
Let me see. Lamar Jackson.
All right, Lamar Jackson played dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he playing without his money guaranteed too.
Mm-hmm.
Should he play?
I mean, it's up to him. It's all. I have no idea.
That's a tough one because you're playing because you love to play,
Mm-hmm.
but now something could happen, and But if you could be like Dak got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Dak got the money. So we're out here. What sport besides sports? What else do you like to do? Movies? Nah.
Not really. Most of the time I go out to the park with my dad, and we just scroll out there, or we might, depending on the day, we might go to my grandmother's house, chill with my cousins or something.
I hear you. Music. Like music?
Yeah, I love music.
Okay, so who's your favorite artist out there right now?
Moneybag Yo.
Do you know how old I feel right now, Dad? Moneybag Yo. I'm sorry, I missed that one. I'm still on to Lil Baby and some of the other people. So Moneybag Yo is he's out there. Where's he from?
He's from Memphis.
Oh, sorry. So Memphis, some of the Memphis Moneybag. I gotta probably I've never heard of some of his songs, but it's possible. Who else you like?
Let me see. I would say NBA YoungBoy, but he overrated. I can't say him. Lil Baby, definitely.
Okay. How about what's the buzz with all of this with Young Miami?
Oh, I don't even want to talk. I don't know nothing about what she got going on. None of that. What they call it? FNF. I don't know nothing about none of what she got going on.
I hear you. It's just something when you hear Moneybag Yo, it's just like, yo, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah, if nothing else, he took some time to come up with that. Young Miami is just like, you don't know whether that's a guy or a girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. I don't, thanks.
I just confused.
Pull me back, man. Pull me back, because I don't want to. I'm going out there. I'll be out in the deep water talking.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that's when I know Kanye went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he definitely did. Who's the best hype man who's out there right now?
Like
Hype man, like Khaled. All right, hold up a second. Wait a second. See now.
Mike King says.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it.
So you didn't know you was coming in here for this.
Everybody hands go up.
Yeah. And it's for you, man.
And they say yeah.
He ain't saying that. Yeah.
Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. Nigga, stay there.
Your mom said you was gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it is? You're here, you're doing your maneuvering around, kudos to you guys. It's Mom and Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month.
Yes.
Alrighty, and Mom, we gotta swing. Mom, can you come around that way? You can stay on that side. Let me turn the camera around so you can get on, and that way you can tell us a little bit more. We didn't. Let's see. Let's see. So you can push that microphone away from you.
Okay.
Keep going. Alrighty, Mom. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let me see. Let me turn live around too, so we can get.
Do I need to move over some more?
Oh no, we got you. Oh, we in here. Alrighty. So, Mom, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So we connected gearing something to go.
Right.
You had a story.
Right.
Who connected it? Was it Danielle? Gilbert?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know you reached out to me. What's the guy with fast signs?
Rob White.
Rob White had heard the story, and I think wanted you to reach out to us. I think that's how it happened.
Alrighty. So, all right, Mom. Back in the day when we were talking, you said, and I saw you all over social media. What did it mean when you start to see your boy moving around and the things that you guys prayed for, started coming true?
I mean, it was just two words that I had in my mind, and I still saying, "That's told you."
All right, so that's the technical thing.
That was it. That was was it. When we went in, Dad and I went in on March 12th, and this was right after they did his first surgery. He had to have two. So after his first surgery, the doctors were sitting us down. They were like, if he's able to move anything below his shoulders again, he'll be pretty lucky about that. We can just, take hold of that. And I told him, okay. Well, if y'all are lucky, y'all will live to see him move the rest. And he's moving the rest.
I remember seeing you on TV saying that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the good parts about on having your own show is you can talk to people after you see them and the stuff that they're doing. So I know it rocked you guys.
Yeah.
And when when it happened, when did you start to see that there would be some daylight? When what you were doing.
I think the day. Okay, so they put the trach in so he could breathe. For those who don't know, if you have a high level break in your spinal cord, your brain stops telling your diaphragm how to work.
Okay.
So they had to, of course, insert the trach in so that he could breathe with the machine. So I think the light kind of clicked on when they were like, yeah, it's a possibility he'll need it forever. It's a possibility that he won't. So that's when I was like, I have been taking for granted something as small as breathing. I just do it willing, just
breathing.
Unconscious.
We're not even thinking about it.
Just do it, right? So he was laying in the bed and he was trying to come off of the vent. They were trying to, wean him off of it. And he was panicking. He wasn't able to do it longer than 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yep.
So I came in one day and they said, he's not been doing well coming off. So they had almost kind of started making a decision on this might be a long-term thing. So they were about to get him off, and because he had the breathing tube down his throat, he couldn't talk. We couldn't communicate to one another, which was also irritating and frustrating. And I stood over top of his bed right before they turned off the machine. And I looked at him and I said, Malachi, you've been breathing your whole life, and you're not about to stop now. And he stayed off of that machine for 2 hours. And then it just built up. And as you can see, he came in here with a chair, but it wasn't a ventilator hooked to him.
And we say, I told you.
I told you.
I told you.
Everything that they say, that's my words. Told you.
Okay. So for a parent who's out there right now, they're going through something, what would you tell them?
He said it already in the interview with the faith part. Like, it's definitely tested. Your faith is tested. Your belief is tested. I've been in church. He's been in church all his life. I've been in church all of my life. We minister and do different things. He helped me serve on the homeless. We thought we were doing the thing, but it wasn't until this situation happened that I actually believed, hey, you know what? God is actually real. And there's a lot of people who go through life and they serve in all types of capacity, but they never know for themselves if God is really real. But I get to actually watch it for myself. So although this was an unfortunate thing to happen, God is showing my son, who is now a grown man, that he's real. He's showing his mom that he's real. He's showing his dad he's real. He's showing people that I grew up with that never believed in God. Oh, shoot. That man just might be real. So, if we're the example that he had to use, I guess I don't mind.
I hear you. So, one of the things to talk about is the community. I remember you talking about seeing you on TV. And a lot of times people don't realize what happens when you're on TV or radio or something. You're talking and you're just talking to a camera.
Right.
And you don't realize how many people you're impacted. So remember the time when I was giving you a shout out and you're like, Mike, you got the wrong Dana. I'm thinking it's Baby Buns.
Listen.
And you're like, and I'm like, yo, I am so sorry. She's like, it's Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. I'm up there talking because one of the things is you guys are similar, that you're out there telling your story,
right,
and people start to believe it. What was it like when the community, you started to see the impact of your story when you were talking back those months ago?
The impact came on his GoFundMe page. Just watching the numbers go up. Like, we never even intended to make a GoFundMe. His principal, Miss Castilla Rose, shout out to her. She was like, Dana, you need to make a GoFundMe page because people are calling in and they're trying to figure out how they can help and what they can do. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll try it. And that page is still open. And I I just use it to, connect with his followers and let them know what he's doing. And the GoFundMe site is called Samar's Road to Walking, and it's literally not even a fundraiser anymore. It's my way to communicate to the people who aren't on social media, to the people who aren't on Instagram. They just have this one thing, and they get emails to get updated on him. But just to see the impact on the community, I think during the time he got hurt, which was, pre-COVID, it was a lot of sticky stuff happening in 2021, right? And people, actually needed something to believe. They really did. And when this happened, it was kind of like a shock for everybody, because something that so many people do just randomly, football. And just to know anybody who's standing straight up just like us, it can happen to any of us at any time. It makes you feel kind of vulnerable. And it, kind of brings that mortality, like, oh, shoot, this can happen to any of us. So the community came together like, oh, if this can happen to him, it can happen to me.
One of the things is, like you're saying, you went to a game that day and your life was changed forever. Mm-hmm. A person goes there in a car, medical illness, something, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. All right, Mom, well, thank you. Can we get back to the real good stuff now?
I'm going to slide back.
Okay, because now we got to talk about, you came in here and you wanted to make sure your gear and stuff was correct.
Yes, sir.
So, you make sure your earrings were in, looking good there. So, and then the sneakers, your sneaker game.
Yes, sir.
The sneaker game is on point. So, what are you rocking now?
All black, low top Air Force One.
Okay. So, wait, you got to be you got to come with me a little slower than that.
Mm-hmm.
Low top Air Force Ones, all black.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alrighty. Are those your favorites?
Yeah, they my favorite. I love black Air Force One because you can wear them in any outfit.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with them.
So none of that crazy kind of wild sneakers,
Nah,
none of that.
Nah.
You never was the wild sneaker guy?
Nah, it's either blue, black, or gray. Keep it plain and simple. I don't really do all them extra colors.
So that's why you rocking the gray,
Yes,
the gray
sir.
gear now.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, so blue, black, or gray?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you was old enough, what was the first pair of cool sneakers that you had to have and you got?
Probably some foam posits.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I remember those.
I love foam posits.
Yeah, they was hot for a minute.
Yeah, I had some. I think they were called Olympic. They were white and red. I have no idea what they called.
But the foam posits.
Yeah.
Okay. What was another fancy pair that you... Well, did you always like Jordans or the Air Force Ones?
I always love Air Force Ones. I had.
Was it because of the song?
Nah. I don't even.
But
know
you don't
song.
even. Oh, I'm sorry.
That was before his time.
You know what? Back in the day, 2014. I said, when you're gonna be an old man one day,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be saying, "Yo, remember?" So when I'm saying Air Force One, Mom and Dad are looking at me going, "Nah, he don't." Really.
or Air Maxes.
The Nike Air Max.
Yeah, 95. I love Air Max 95. The all black ones, I love those.
Alrighty, so I talked to your mom. You gonna come back and talk sports with me?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. So I like some crazy sports.
Mm-hmm.
I like NASCAR. Now people can't watch. People are like, I don't know. I don't get it. You ever watch NASCAR?
I went to some of the races down there in Henrico.
Oh, really?
A few of them, yeah. I went to a couple of them.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, we could talk NASCAR. How about, can we talk tennis?
Yeah, we can. I don't know much about it.
Me either.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
We can. You know what? We can talk about anything.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the cool parts about having your own show.
Uh-huh.
We can talk about. There's this crazy thing on. How about golf?
Top golf. I love going to Top Golf. We can talk about golf.
They got this place down in Chesterfield called X Golf.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that too. Because I took my grandson to Top Golf, to Drive Shack. I thought he was gonna fall off, because he was up there acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
He was swinging and he was getting real close. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be on the news. 6-year-old falls off down into that net. Hopefully. So you're gonna come back. We're gonna talk some sports. So what? If you had a show, what would the name of the show be? Samara on Sports?
Yeah, you got that right. Samara on Sports or Lemons on Sports, something like that.
The name got to be in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying, like me? Like,
Mhm.
people like, why you got your name? People ask me, what's your name? I'll be like, what, you crazy?
Yeah, so they know who
You
it
like,
is.
yeah, what do you think? I got my name on everything. All right, so, lemon on, oh, how about the lemon drop? No, no, no. We gonna have to think about that one because we got to come up with a catchy name because that way you be the sports reporter guy. We could be up in here doing highlights. Like you could come in and talk about the highlights. Like did you see that hit or my grandson loved Tyreek Hill.
Mm.
Like he think he the best player ever. I'm like, now he's good, but let's not get because he can take it to the house, but. Yeah, so we're going to talk about some sports that everybody knows, and then we're going to talk about some other sports. We're going to school some people.
Yeah.
I don't talk sports much, so, I'm only talking because you here. Other people come in. I got the women speaking sports. Shout out to women speaking sports. Danielle Fitzhugh, Dr. Danny, Steph B., Star Mallory, Lisa Chiney, and Carrie Roth. That's women speaking sports. You can hear them on ESPN Richmond, 6 a.m. on Fridays. You got my man Samar here. Mom, okay, how can people find you on socials once again?
I need to change
you got
my
that
name.
go.
Yeah, I got that crazy
Well,
name.
yeah, what was it again? Go.
I don't even remember it.
Globo Slim.
Yeah,
Instagram.
GLO.BOU_Slim or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will change the name so people can find me easily.
Samara Lemons on Facebook.
Yeah, Samara Lemons on Facebook.
Yeah, we gonna do the sports thing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna come in and talk about highlights. Sometime you could do it from the house. We can do Zoom too, and that way when we'll recap some of the games. Yeah, and after your Washington team, how many games y'all gonna win this year?
Probably if we lucky, probably at least 4.
Man.
That's if we lucky.
I ain't a hater. But I love the sound of that. I do. It would be nothing. No, you know what the best part would be is if y'all won 4 and the Cowboys won 2. I don't care about the Giants.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
I hate the Cowboys. Everybody in my family love the Cowboys, but me.
See, you're not old enough to remember. They're America's team. And they're kind of arrogant because they ain't won in a long time. And they just be walking around with their chest stuck out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They could go, 4 wins. We're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And got in there to call everybody else sorry.
Exactly. If you let the Cowboys win the game, they be walking around. They be like, yeah. I don't know. My Eagles are like that. Philly fans, yeah, we can get like that too. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl, right? People be like,
Oh my gosh.
exactly. People be like, yo, when we was walking around, I was up there crying when we won the Super Bowl.
I remember, what year was that?
I don't remember. It was like 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we gave y'all Carson Wentz. He gonna stand back there holding the ball forever. Yeah, I know.
We always been horrible. I don't think we gonna ever be good until the rapture comes.
Yo, man, as a religious man, you shouldn't be saying that could be a long way off. That could be tomorrow. We never know. But maybe whatever happened to optimism? Come on, man. You remember you told me you was laying there, you like, I'm gonna move.
Yeah,
you decided you was gonna move, but you're gonna say your Cowboys can't be good at some point.
Yeah, I got faith, but not faith for everything.
See, you couldn't be a Philly fan. We lose too much to be having that kind of down. Be like, nah, man, we gonna do better. We'll slide over the basketball. Next thing you know, we'll be winning, and next thing you know, so. Well, it's good having you here, Mom. Once again, we're talking about Spinal Cord Awareness Injury Awareness Month. September's almost over. How can people find information about that group? Anything you want to give us info on?
Anybody who is, again, over 200,000 people are affected by some type of spinal cord injury. Every year, there are spinal cord awareness groups on Facebook that you can get invited to. Shelter in Arms is a good place to go, but I definitely encourage you, if you are new to a spinal cord injury or know a family member that's in it, get a support group as soon as you can. You can connect with DARS, the Department of Aging and Rehab Services, that can help you with, different accessibilities and stuff. People that are worrying about going to school, you can still live life. Samara is official student at ODU. He's a monarch, and he's crushing his first year there. So it's still life to live, and it's not the end. Just keep moving.
There you go. All right, man. Well, welcome. Thank you, Mom. Welcome back. Welcome to the program. It's great meeting you. You're going to come back again. So on the mic and Mike, ESPN Richmond, that's where you find us, part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network. What we do is we talk to the best and the brightest young man here, families, rock stars, too. We got to go, as I always say. The microphone ain't free, plus my grandkids need stuff. So take a listen to our sponsors.
Michael Mike. I'm the Michael Mike. Michael Mike. My name is Isabella, and you're listening to Mike King Biz. Hubby, that's my scam.
Mike King is a businessman. He's a businessman with his own talk show. On the Mic with Mike is the best business radio program in the game.
All right, on the mic with Mike King here. We got to run. My man Samar is with us. We're going to come up with a name. We're going to come up with a name for a radio show. He's going to report back on us. Maybe he'll come in and touch base after 4 wins. You come back more often. Don't just come back when they win, because I might not see you no more for a long time. So, stay in touch. On the mic with Mike, we got to go. Take care now. Have a good weekend, folks. There you go, yeah.